Hello people, so day 6 in the books. Okay, more beans, the canned meat, the Spam, the treat, whatever, been sitting out on the counter in a baggie for, what was it, 24 hours at that point in time. And it was still good. Okay, no smell, no funny taste. Like I said, with the amount of sodium and everything that's in that, it might have been all right. We'll have to wait for day 6, or sorry, day 7, the last day. But anyway, so beans with some of the canned meat. And doing all right, the stove still chugging along, although it's light. I mean, you shake it now and it's like you barely hear it. It's gotta be going kaput soon. But even at that, even if it, for day 6, if it had run out right at the end of the day, okay, that one container would have cooked, let me see, pound and a half of beans, box of macaroni and cheese, I don't know how many cups of rice, the other chicken flavored pasta thing that we had. It did it. I was impressed. So even at that, even if you say 6 days, depending on whatever you're estimating your bug out your get home your trip, whatever it is, and cooking food every day. And this is cooking beans too, guys. Okay, beans that require 2 hours of cooking, okay, over that little camp stove. If we had been doing strictly the hiker meals, you know, the dehydrated, the Mountain House, the what is it, the Hiker's Pantry or something, I can't recall all the different manufacturers, but the ones where strictly you just have to boil water, dump in the pouch, and then wait for a certain amount of time for it to rehydrate. That little stove with that 1 can of fuel, that thing should last, for one person, okay, should last 2 weeks easy, you know, in my mind. And that's if you're doing a hot soak. If you're doing just a cold rehydrating, you know, if you're needing to have not using the stove for some reason, you got to stay on the move, you just throw some water in your pouch and you go. Of course you would save even more, but yeah, for using it for, and I was doing 2 meals a day, yeah, it would do it. So yeah, this is not family meals though, this is one person. But that little stove will boil 3 cups of water like 5 minutes or something. I need to time that so I can tell you guys exactly how long. Now, once again, it is summertime, it is warmer out. The water is cold starting off. That winter time, that's all going to have a factor on the amount of time, which is the amount of fuel that would be needed to do that. But yeah, impressed. Like I said, we'll do the after action, and I'll explain things in more detail. But yeah, doing all right. I tell you, at day 8, when this thing's over, yeah, diet or no, dude, I am getting a freaking big old hamburger and some french fries. I'm sorry, because you talking about just eating plain You know, the only seasonings we had was salt and pepper, and whatever the flavor of the food was. Got the milk, and we're about out of milk on day 6. But yeah, keep you alive. It'll do it. Take the hunger pains away. Keep you trucking. But as far as enjoying it, as far as enjoying your food, no. Yeah, so far so good. Tomorrow will be the day 7, and at that point in time, we might go ahead and just do the whole after action for that. So we'll see. But anyway, thanks a lot, guys, and we'll talk to you after a while.